The truth is about being single is if you're attractive, you're successful, 9 times out of 10 people are going to put a label on you because they're actually shocked that you're single because, you seem like a really cool chick. And they're like, why are you single? And you're like, I don't know, still trying to figure it out. So usually they'll stick a label on you. Either she cocky, she crazy, she a workaholic, she does too much, she too independent, she's too vulnerable, her standards are too high, whatever. People are going to always have something to say. Our job is to not get stuck in the hype and not get stuck on the labels that people try to like literally force on us. And basically to ignore them. Like they don't know the plans for your life. They don't know when you're going to meet them. They don't know anything about you other than other people that they have met. And they're placing that standard or that thought process on you. And that's not fair. So this is what I've had this is what I've had to do because I don't want my self-esteem wrapped up in how other people see me, and I don't want my thoughts to reflect something that they've said. So this is what I've had to do. Give myself permission to shut down the labels and not to be consumed by it. I've actually had to give myself permission to be okay with people coming up with all these, different titles and they not really being for me. So I don't receive negativity from people, especially that I don't know. And for the people that I do know, I just go ahead and get them together really quick. And you have permission to do that also, especially if you have a relationship with that person. Something else I've had to do consistently is figure out where my covering is. Like figure out where I'm supposed to be in the season of my life. There was a point in my life I was supposed to be in Alabama. And after that season was over, I moved to DC. After I moved to DC, I moved to Maryland. And then from Maryland, I moved to California. My covering was in each one of those spots for that particular season. And I wasn't supposed to stay there longer than I did. A lot of times people get very comfortable in certain places and maybe your spouse isn't there. Maybe your job promotion isn't there. Maybe the friendships that you're supposed to be acquiring at a certain season of your life is not where you currently are. So maybe you're still single because you're trying to it's your time to figure out, is this where I'm supposed to be? And this is where I've been called to be, or am I just really comfortable here and I already have a network here and I'm kind of afraid to move somewhere else? Check and see if that's what you're supposed to be doing right now, instead of focusing on what you don't have or the label that somebody has stuck on you. The second thing I try to focus on is, do you need to go where your promotion is that you've been putting off? Maybe it's in the same building. Maybe it's in the same career field. Maybe it's 2 miles down the road. Maybe you're still single because your focus should be right now being financially independent or getting your coins up. I know the season of my life I'm in right now is coin season. Managing money, investing money, learning how to make money, keep money, and invest money and do it well. That's the season of my life that I'm in right now. So just looking at where you are. Another thing I'm very conscious of is maybe you're still single because the focus should be forgiving your parents. A lot of people have resentment toward their parents still, or a lot of questions or anguish like, why did we have to grow up this way? Or why didn't you come to my basketball game, football games, or whatever that missing piece is, the reason why a lot of people can't connect with you. Maybe there's something in your childhood that you haven't forgiven. And maybe that should be the focus point of this season. Also, I'm always trying to be conscious of, maybe I'm being hidden right now until you find somebody that matches your self-love. Because you don't want to be with somebody just to be with them, just because somebody says that you're cute or your shirt look nice, you actually give them your time and you give them your energy. Maybe it's to refocus who you're attracted to. And maybe it's time to change up that list, or the standards that you've had for people that nobody's ever going to meet, like the perfect guy, because he does not exist. Maybe you're still single in this season to focus on that. I will look at all of those things and to see, like, what season am I in? What am I supposed to be focusing on? What have I been giving my energy to that has drained me? And how can I rewire that so I'm actually centered and I'm focused for the following year? I actually break this down in my singleness chapter. It's actually, I think, my third favorite chapter in Never Ask for Permission Again. So make sure you all grab a copy. Be sure to subscribe because I would love to connect with you all, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye.